Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. Fall Out Boy is finally back together. The day that I've been waiting for like 3 years now. All is right with the world. Everything is complete, and I'm here to show you my January favorites. Okay, so in no particular order, this is a mix of beauty products, skincare products, food products that I'm going to show you. I have a lot of things, so let's get started. Alright, first off, I have re-fallen in love with my naked skin. That sounded really weird, but foundation. Okay, you can see that I've used up most of it. I just keep, like I'm trying to use up some of my other foundations that I have, but I keep coming back to this one, and especially right now, I'm in the shade 6.0. It is the perfect match for me, and I just can't say enough about it. So really enjoying that. Number two, this is a blender. Remember the brand? I think it's, I can't remember the brand. It's that inexpensive brand they sell at CVS of brushes. This is called the Blender brush, and it's really just a short, very dense brush. I've been using this. It's for blending, like after you've put on your foundation and blush and all that stuff, but I've been using it to go ahead and put on my foundation and like kind of I stipple it on and then I blend it out, and I've really been enjoying this so far. And just so you know, if you drop something like this face down into a candle, because that happened to me, not my fault, use olive oil to, after it's dried and cooled, use olive oil to like get in there and separate the candle wax and pull it out, and then just rinse it with, you know, soapy water to get rid of the oily gook. Just FYI. Okay, next. Clinique Clarifying Lotion. This is number 4 for my oily skin / combination skin. And this is step 2 in the 3-step system by Clinique. I got this for myself, I think on Christmas Eve. I found it at the CCO in like a little box. I got one for me and one for my mom. It came with a little face cleanser thing that I cut the top off because I'm almost done with it and I wanted to get inside. And it came with a mini one of the gel. This is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. It came in that set, and I already have this, but I could always use a little travel size. I wanted to try these two, which is step 1 and step 2. I've been really liking step 1, but I really wanted to mention step 2 to you. Now, this says somewhere, clarifying lotion and something or the other. I can't remember what it is, but basically, this is a toner. I use this, sometimes I use it as step 2, like after I've cleansed, it removes the like last traces of your makeup. Or sometimes in the morning, I'm trying to figure out what's the best way for me, whether I should be using a cleanser twice a day or whether I should be using alternating cleanser with toner or maybe something else like witch hazel. I've heard so many different things. So what I'm doing kind of, sometimes I'll alternate, like in the night I'll use a cleanser and everything, and in the morning I'll just use this moisturizer, because I'm trying to figure out how to get my skin to not be so oily throughout the day, and I can't tell if it's because I'm overwashing or if I'm using the wrong products, whatever. But this stuff, amazing. Like I said, got this about 5 weeks ago, and I'm already halfway through. I just use 1.5 cotton pads, and I mean, this stuff gets off all the gook. Even if like you think you have all your makeup off, like you use a wipe and you use a makeup remover and you use a cleanser, use this and it will get the remaining traces off. So I've been really liking that. Okay, next, I have to mention this, Sensodyne. I know that's so corny, but I'm getting old and my teeth, which used to be 100% perfect, are getting like kind of finicky when I eat certain things now. So this, if you have sensitivity with certain foods or hot or cold, use this. It makes all the difference. Okay. Now, onto this. I never ever thought I would mention this in a favorites video. This is my Urban Decay Meltdown Makeup Remover. I hate the way this smells. Because I hate the way that this smells, and it took me a while to figure out the best way to use it, I thought I would never ever have it at favorites. The best way to use it, I found. Splash your face with water, take this, squirt out a little bit. See, it comes in a little thing, you just squeeze it up. There you go, squeeze, see how it does that? Squeeze it up. Put it on like one of your fingers, rub it all over your area. This breaks down every last bit of eyeliner, eyeshadow, mascara, anything. You will look like you have a black eye. This whole area will be black. And then take a makeup wipe and wipe it away. And it's like, oh my gosh. Then of course you wash your face after that, but this removes every trace of makeup. It's not like before where I used to think it was all gone and then I'd wash my face and next thing I know there's still some under here. Stuff is amazing. I just wish it had no smell. It has a weird flowery, floral, icky scent, but I can deal because once you wash it away, like you wash your face with a cleanser, the smell goes away, so I can deal with that. Okay, next up, I'm going to mention this. This is my MAC Super Slick Liquid Eyeliner. Yes, it's broken. See that? I'm really mad about that. That happened a few months ago. It actually destroyed a pair of my pants and stained them, my favorite salmon colored pants. And then I discovered Lest Oil, which removes stains. So, but yes, it's broken, you see, so I can't really travel with it. But it still works. This is my liquid eyeliner. It's in the shade Desires and Devices. It's kind of a gold bronze shade. And it's really nice for the daytime. See, it's got like, I don't know what material that's made out of. I want to say it's like a little spongy brush thing that comes to a tip. And it's really, really easy to use as liquid eyeliner because it's not a brush with bristles. It's like one solid unit. And I love it. I just wish it didn't break. I was twisting it, thinking I was tightening it, and then bam, it cracked. So I have to use this up because I don't want it to get ruined because it breaks again. Okay. Been loving that as eyeliner. In fact, I have it on right now. And I have it on with this is my Urban Decay Shadow Pencil in Juju. I have Juju and Rehab. They're both very similar. Juju looks like this. It's kind of like there's some brown, but some bronze, and it's just beautiful. So in the morning, because I'm not a morning person, take a little of this, get it on my finger, right onto my eyelid, and just blend it out. And then I go ahead and I'll do a swatch of this. I put this on top as my liner. Here is a swatch. Bam. This stuff is so pretty. And it's really good for the daytime because it's not too harsh. See, it looks dark, but when you turn in certain lights, like if you look at my eyes, in certain lights you can see a little bit of the gold and the bronze, and it's just beautiful. And then I finish it off with this. This is my Urban Decay Super Curl Curling Mascara. I love the brush on this. This came with my travel set from Urban Decay that I was super excited about in my last video. See that brush? It's curved. That means you can like get it to hit your whole thing at the same time, and you don't have to worry about like doing this part, then doing this part, then doing this part. You can like hit your whole lash at the same time, and it's amazing. And it stays on, it doesn't flake off or anything, so I've been enjoying that. Okay, what else is in here? I have fallen in love with my MAC. I'm not really a blush person, but I do like this blush. This is the Nuance Mineralized Blush. Looks like that. When you do it, it's like the perfect peachy, pinky, can't even really see it there because the lighting's kind of bad, but it's here. It's just a beautiful shade. It's got like gold shimmer in it. I love it. So I've been using that. And then I want to mention lip liners, which are my newest obsession. I have one on my lips today. The one I have on is called Plush Red. It's from NYX. I've been loving this. Now, in person, it looks a little more pink. On camera, it's definitely showing up more red. This is it swatched on my hand. I love it, love it, love it. It's a little bit matte and can be a little drying, so what I do is I'll put it on and then dab something on top of it. Like, for example, today I dabbed on my Argan Balm from Josie Maran, which is also another favorite of mine. Or I'll like do my Carmax lip balm, whatever, let it sit for a little bit, do the rest of my makeup, and when I'm done, I'll come back and put it on top. That way my lips have had a chance to soak up some moisture, so it's not just dry and flaky. But I do like this. I like it goes on. It's so easy because it's got a little tip. I mean, this is my first foray into lip liners, and I'm really liking it. In fact, I kind of went crazy. By the way, this was $2.50 at Harmon's. $2.50. And I bought this at the recommendation of Makeup by Melby. I saw this in her drugstore. I think it was like drugstore favorites or something like that, which is like all the best drugstore products. And she found this to be a dupe for one of the MAC lipsticks. I don't remember which one, but I was like, I have to get it. So for $2.50, can't go wrong. I also picked up this one. This is NYX Mauve. See, it's kind of like that. And for me, this is like your lips, but better. That's what they call it. Down here. I use this like for work. And it kind of just like makes my lips just a little bit more, and so I really enjoy that. I also picked up a couple others. This is from Maybelline. This is number 15 Pink. I've got to sharpen it. It's kind of similar in a way, or it looks similar, but then when you swatch it, you can see that it's got a little bit more pinky undertones. It's the third one here. It's more pink and less brown. And I picked up a couple others from Palladio, but I'm finding them to be really, really dry and kind of hard to get on my lips. But I also got them on clearance for like $1 or less than that, so I can't really complain. Anyway, what else do I have to show you? This is my Argan Balm, Josie Maran. This stuff is amazing. Only thing is it's really expensive. I got it in a little kit. See, it's like a balm. And I've been using it because it's been so cold and dry here on like my knuckles and my cuticles, on my lips a little bit. I mean, this stuff is really good. So I really enjoy that. I think that's it for beauty favorites. Oh, and I just have to give a shout out. This is my favorite little mirror that I've rediscovered. My mom gave me this. And it's just a little thingy here. It's got a, you know, the two sides. And I just love it. It's so solid and pretty. So now on to my non-beauty favorites in no particular order. This is the Lipton Cold Brew iced tea. These are oversized tea bags that you can cold brew. I mean, you can cold brew any tea bags, but this is the one I picked up because I wasn't quite sure. I wanted to make like tea, like unsweetened iced tea, like, you know, the good one. I can't describe it to you, but you know what it should taste like. And so I Googled it, and it said that I should look for a tea bag that has either orange pekoe and or black tea. So this is both of those. Orange pekoe and pekoe cut black tea. This was like $2.50. I got this actually at the local, not really local, but like a, not really a specialty either. This came from the Chinese grocery store, or about half an hour from where I live, that also carries all types of things. Japanese things, American foods, Hispanic foods, etc. I picked this up in the tea aisle. I'm sure you can find it anywhere. It was just so affordable. I gave it a shot. And I've been brewing it in what I now know is my French press. So I have one of these. I actually got this to cold brew coffee for my iced coffee in the summertime, but right now I'm doing it for my tea. And I'm trying to switch away from soda, and so far, so good. I had one soda in the last 8 days, and I actually didn't really enjoy it. It was grape, which is normally like one of my favorites, and I didn't really enjoy it because I've been really liking this tea. And I drink it unsweetened, so what I do is I put the tea bag in there. This one's been steeping for about 8 hours now. I put this on before I went to work at like 8:30. It's now almost 5:30, so about 8 hours. I put the tea bag in, fill it with cold, fresh water, filtered stuff from the grocery store, like bottled water, fill it up in there, and let it steep. I do like either overnight, or I'll put it on in the morning, take it off when I get home, so about 8 hours, and then I drink it. And it's delicious. You can add sugar to it. I tried it with sugar the other day, but even with just a little bit of sugar, it tasted so sweet. And it wasn't bad for like every now and then, but I wouldn't want to drink it like that all the time. But it's so funny that like one little tablespoon of sugar in a whole 8-ounce glass, when normally that's what you'd buy from the store, is like a Snapple or something like that, like a commercially bottled one that has the equivalent of like 10 teaspoons of sugar in that little 8-ounce glass. It's just amazing when you make things at home how much more flavor they have, and you can really appreciate the flavor more and need like less sugar. So I've been drinking this. It's also a good way to get in a lot of water. I know it's not the same as drinking water because it does have a little tiny bit of caffeine, in fact, which I like, actually. That's a good thing for me. It has 10 milligrams of caffeine per 8 ounces. So that's not like a terribly high amount, but it does have a little bit of caffeine, which obviously makes you go to the bathroom and that sort of thing. So it's not quite the same as drinking water, but I've been drinking like a whole thing of this every day, which I think this holds maybe like 12 ounces in it, which is good because instead of drinking soda or juice with my dinner, I drink this, and it's closer to water. So anyway, really loving that. Okay, back to the original, my long lost love that I forgot about. In times of struggle and strife and or hunger, the best thing in the world is a PB&J sandwich. So I'm like trying not to spend too much money right now, and sometimes when I get hungry, I just need a snack and I just don't know what to get. And instead of going to McDonald's or to get Chinese delivery or pizza, all of which I enjoy, but it's very expensive, I make myself a PB&J. So this is what I have. This is Great value, aka Walmart. Crunchy. Crunchy takes some getting used to. I used to like creamy. Now I'm okay with crunchy. And just Welch's Natural. That with any old bread will do. Currently, I'm using the honey wheat from Sara Lee because that's what was cheap at BJ's. And, I mean, you can't go wrong. So I know it sounds corny and it sounds like it's kids' food, but I love it. Next, I'll be venturing into peanut butter and bananas, which I've never done, but everyone tells me about. So, alright guys, I've talked way too much. Oh my god. I feel like I had one more favorite, but I don't remember what it was. Oh. Last favorite. Going back to makeup, sort of. This is, you're going to think this is weird. This is the Soothing Care Monistat Chafing Relief Powder Gel. This is meant to like relieve chafing in your sensitive areas, in the bikini zone. It's also nearly identical in ingredients to all of the high-end face primers that like Smashbox and Makeup Forever and all of those brands sell. So this again, I think is like maybe $7.50-ish at Walmart, which is where I got mine a while back. You can see I've used up most of it. I started using this as a primer a while back and then quit. I've been like experimenting with primers, face wash, all those things. Came back to it and I forgot how much I love it. So I literally take a little dab of this. It's like a little, it's kind of like a gel. I'll put it on my finger. It's kind of like a gel consistency. And when you wipe it, like you put it, not wipe, but you put it onto your finger, rub it in, and it turns to like a powder finish. And it's really soft and smooth. Like if you felt right here, you could feel it's soft and smooth, just like all the other primers, which basically just even out your pores, smooth out your face, and make the perfect base for putting on your foundation. So I've been enjoying that. I just take a little bit, dab it on my face, rub it in, and then bam, go to my foundation. So, guys, I'm sorry. I had a lot of things to show you this month, and I'd like to be more regular with my videos. I say that in every video, but I promise this time, because why not? So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me what your favorites were this month, and see you soon. Bye.